Holly from Baby Gizmo. This weekend I am headed to a couple-day event in Texas with Cooper Tire. And since I like to share with you guys where I'm going, besides like going to carpool and stuff, but when I go somewhere cool and I get to step out of my stroller box, I like to share it with you guys. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm going to set it up and let you know where I'm going before you start seeing posts on our social media channels, such as, pictures of me in a race car and, tire safety tips. So just so you can kind of know what's going on. The event is called the SuperMom Ride-N-Drive event, and we're all super moms, so I'm just going to kind of go represent for all of us. But when they approached me about this event, I kind of thought, well, I don't really think about tires that much. I'm that kind of person that's like, oh, the tires need to be replaced. Let's just trade the car in. I'm kidding, kind of. So I didn't really think much about tires, and I think we need to, because 65% of tires are bought by women, and I think we need to think more about it, because if you think about it this way, 4 tires is, your vehicle is setting on those 4 tires, and you have to depend on them to get your family safely from A to B. If your tires fail, that's a disaster, because your whole vehicle could crash or fail. So tire maintenance, once you think about it, it's kind of important. And so they're holding this event for super moms, and they're going to do all kinds of different things with us for tire safety. I get to ride with Johnny Unser, and if you don't know who Johnny Unser is, that is him. Now, he is an IndyCar legend, and I get to be in the race car in a closed track with him. And I'm sure I'm going to be in the passenger seat, but I think if I can charm my way into the driver's seat and actually drive, I think that's going to be awesome. But we'll see. We'll stay tuned for that. We're also going to do, oh, you know what? Here, I wanted to tell you kind of why I also agreed to this event, because I've only had 2 issues with tires in my life, and they were pretty major ones. And maybe if I knew more about tire maintenance and tire safety, maybe something could have been different. So I'm 19 years old, in college, and I am driving with my sister from downtown St. Louis to the suburbs in St. Louis. And it's 1 in the morning. I don't remember where we were coming from, but I'm, by that time I'm in college, I can stay up till 1. We're driving my stepmom's Buick, like a big old car, and I'm driving. We're on the highway, kind of in a shady area, and the tire blows, like literally. Sorry, you hear the rims, like the whole car starts shaking. I luckily am able to navigate the car to the side of the road. Well, I'm kind of old, so cell phones everybody didn't have them. I didn't have one at the time, so we had to literally get out of the car. Well, I don't know how to change a tire at 19 years old, so we had to start walking to get to a phone. 1 o'clock in the morning in a shady area. Bad news. So we walk down an off ramp, everything, get to a Hardees. And you know who's at Hardees? Green Day. Like, Hardees is completely abandoned, except Green Day. The band Green Day is there. Now, I wasn't as outgoing as I am now, so I couldn't bring myself to say hello to them, but it was completely crazy. Now, if I would have known tire safety, maybe I wouldn't have seen Green Day, but I also wouldn't have been walking through the shady part of St. Louis at 1 in the morning. So we did get to a phone, and we called my dad. He came, he changed the tire, and we were off. So that was one encounter I've had with tires. And I don't know, it's my stepmom's car, so maybe she didn't do good tire maintenance. Maybe that's why it blew, because I don't remember hitting anything. Okay, so my second tire experience, let's say, is when my first daughter was probably 1 or 2, and we were driving from Chicago to Milwaukee, just me and her. We're going to visit a friend, and I'm in a lot of construction, a lot of traffic, and all of a sudden the car in front of me swerves, like so quick. Well, by that time I brake, but before I know it, there's a 4x4, like 4x4 piece of wood across the lane in front of me. I couldn't go to the right because there's a car there. I can't go to the left because there's a barricade there. I literally had nowhere to go. I hit the 4x4 dead on. Well, by hitting it, I popped both rear tires. Now, by that time, I probably could have changed it myself, except you don't carry 2 spare tires. I'm able to navigate my way to the side. I call AAA, and I have them because I need 2 tires. They ended up towing me to Milwaukee because it was closer. But when we got there, I realized, well, I didn't realize, they told me, that I had bent both rims too. So it was a complete disaster. I had to have 2 full rims and tires, and it took like 2 days, and I was stuck in Milwaukee. And again, I don't think tire maintenance would have helped me with that, because the 4x4, I mean, what can you do? But you know what? It's my encounter with tires. So those are my 2 encounters with tires. And so this event I think is going to be fun over the next couple days, like Monday and Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to post, you know, different pictures, different tire tips, because we're kind of all in this together. And as moms, we need to take control of the safety of our family. And you got to be safe with your vehicle. And you're thinking the vehicle's on the tires. So we get to do, and we get to do this really cool thing called the Distracted Mommy Obstacle Course or something like that. So they're going to throw all kinds of distractions, like mom distractions, at us while we're driving, just to see what happens. So first of all, if I don't have a shoe hit my head, someone's not vomiting down my neck, kind of not real life. Now here's what I think they should do. They should first have a kid trying to unbuckle themselves out of the car seat, because that's a huge distraction. How about something thrown at me? I need to hear, Mommy, 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 look at this, look at this. Can you read me this? Did you see that? Mommy, I dropped my toy. Can you pick it up? Think of how much your kids badger you in the car. So I got to have like 3 of them back there in this little test. I also got to be able to probably apply some lipstick, because that's real world. How about somebody texting me? You know, maybe I don't answer it, but my kids in the back seat, they know what the text sounds like. They're like, somebody's texting. It gets crazy, right? Like, think of how many distractions are in the car. So it's going to be really cool to see how many they can throw at me and I can still drive. So just a lot of cool events at this the SuperMom Ride-N-Drive. So I just wanted to tell you where I was going, kind of give you a heads up. I'm going to be sharing a lot of what I've learned at this event when I get back and while I'm there. That's really it. So just keep an eye on our social media pages, because that's where I'm going to give you all the updates. Like Instagram, I'm probably going to take some pictures of me and Johnny in the car. So make sure you follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because I'm also going to do some more video. And that's it for me. I will talk to you next time. I'm Holly from Baby Gizmo. Bye.